You have dental insurance, so why did you get such a big bill? Honestly, is there any point to dental insurance at all? Hi there, as always, we are licensed health insurance brokers and we are licensed nationwide. So if you have questions about your dental insurance or health insurance in general, you can reach us in the comments below or at the number on the screen. Now we do release these videos on a weekly basis, so please make sure to subscribe to stay up to date and of course click that like button so that we can get this information out there. Alright, so in today's video we're going to be giving you an honest look at dental insurance and why it may or may not be right for you. Dental insurance works in a similar way to health insurance. You have a monthly premium to keep your insurance active, you may have a deductible to meet, and then there are copays or co-insurance when you actually utilize the services. And then there's a thing known as your yearly or annual limit. And that's where there's really a difference between dental insurance versus health insurance. We're going to talk about that later in the video because it is a major component in why so many people feel that their dental insurance simply isn't up to snuff. Now there are different types of dental plans, and part of the reason that you're receiving such a big bill may be the plan that you choose or the dentist that you choose. The two main types of dental insurance plans are DHMOs and PPOs. DHMOs are just dental HMOs, so the dental version of an HMO plan. So let's compare and contrast the two. With a DHMO, you will have copays as opposed to coinsurance, so those are set copays. You're going to have to stay in network. If you choose to go out of network, then your insurance plan will not cover any of your services. However, DHMOs will often have lower premiums when compared to PPOs. On the flip side, many people report dissatisfaction with their DHMO dentists. They often report that they feel rushed during their appointments, and perhaps that's because of the way DHMO dentists bill. Then there are PPOs. So as opposed to set copays, PPOs operate on a 180-50 split. So 100% of preventative services are covered as far as the costs. 80% of basic services, something like a cavity, would be covered. And 50% of the cost of a major service, something like getting a crown, would be covered. With PPOs, you can operate in and out of network, so if your dentist doesn't accept your plan, you'll still have some coverage, but of course it's going to be less expensive if you stay in network. PPOs, because they offer more flexibility, usually have higher premiums when compared to DHMOs. But of course you'll have more choice with PPOs, and generally speaking, people report more satisfaction with dentists when they have a PPO plan versus a DHMO. Now, as far as what these plans both have in common, they both have yearly maximums or annual maximums, meaning they cap out at a certain amount as far as their coverage for the year. Now, if you're currently enrolled in a DHMO and your dentist is out of network, then why do you have insurance at all? Your dental plan is not going to cover anything with a DHMO if your dentist is out of network. So in that case, we'd highly recommend that you switch to a PPO or switch dentist to one who is in network. Now, PPOs, of course, provide coverage for in and out-of-network providers. However, if your dentist is out of network, it's still going to be more expensive with a PPO than seeing a dentist who's in network. So if you have a dentist you love, and those are hard to come by, find out what plans they accept and switch to that plan. Or if you are on an insurance plan that you already feel comfortable with and you're a little bit flexible or you're still looking for a dentist, just make sure before you make your appointment that they are in network. Another reason your dental insurance plan might not be the best has to do with benefits. For example, x-rays are covered, right? But how often are they covered? Let's say you've switched to a new dentist and you recently had x-rays with your old dentist, but now this new dentist wants to take x-rays. Well, how often are your x-rays covered? You may find that you may have to pay out of pocket if you've recently had dental x-rays. Now, this isn't necessarily something wrong with the plan. However, you need to understand your benefits to make sure that you're taking advantage of them and not paying unnecessarily. Now, what about something like a dental filling for a cavity? Well, perhaps your plan only offers coverage for metal fillings as opposed to porcelain. Again, this may be a problem with the benefits of your plan, or it may be a problem with you understanding the benefits of your plan. So you can definitely avoid some big bills by making smart decisions and understanding the benefits covered by your dental plan. Now let's talk about the biggest problem, which are plan limits. With dental insurance, you have an annual or yearly maximum. And once you've reached that amount in dental spending, you're on the hook for the remainder of the bill. Now, most dental plans top out somewhere around $1,000. Now, if you need more than $1,000 in dental care, that means if that's your plan, you're going to be on the hook for the rest of the bill. Now let's look at something like a typical dental crown. Generally speaking, they cost somewhere between $1,000 to $2,000. So even if you needed one crown in a single year, it's likely you're going to be on the hook for the remainder of that bill. So why bother? Well, let's talk about some numbers. Generally speaking, dental plans will run you somewhere between $20 to $50 per month. And let's talk about something like a dental cleaning, which is of course always going to be covered by your plan. On average, if you don't have insurance, you're looking somewhere between $75 to $200 per cleaning, and you want to make sure to get 2 cleanings per year. Now, of course, these are just averages. You can find plans that are less expensive or more expensive. You might be able to find dental cleanings for less expensive or more expensive, but we're looking at these averages when we discuss numbers. So let's say you have one of those less expensive plans and it costs $20 per month. So that's 12 months a year, $240 per year in annual spending. That, of course, will cover your 2 dental cleanings. Let's compare that to a lower end of the spectrum dental cleaning for $75 per cleaning. We're going to multiply by 2 for 2 cleanings per year, and that brings you to $150. So if that was all you needed, and you had one of the less expensive dental plans, or you're comparing that to a less expensive dental cleaning without insurance, you're looking at $240 versus $150. And honestly, that's not a huge difference. Now, if you were to factor in something as little as 1 dental filling for a cavity per year, let's look at how that affects things. Now, the numbers are all over the place because dentists charge different amounts based on where you live and where the filling is placed in your mouth. But on average, it looks like a silver metal filling, which is the less expensive type of filling, would cost about $150. So if you're someone without insurance, you've had 2 dental cleanings at $75 a piece, that brings you to $150, plus that 1 filling at $150, that brings your yearly spending to $300. A PPO plan is going to cover 80% of that cost, so that would leave you with a coinsurance of $30 for that same dental filling. So we had $240 in your monthly premiums for the total year, plus $30 for that filling, leaves you with $270. Now, if you've had any type of dental work, you know that it is far more complex than what we are making it out to be. But I am just trying to give you an idea of how to compare those numbers. And you can see that insurance would help you slightly with something minor. The issue is that it doesn't really help you enough when you have larger dental needs. But it's still going to help you more than not having insurance would. So if your dental plan tops out somewhere around $1,000, as most do, and you need major dental work, well, whether you have insurance or you don't have insurance, you're going to have major bills. However, there are plans that offer higher yearly limits. And this is why most of our clients opt to enroll in an NCD dental plan, because they offer plans with up to a $10,000 yearly limit, which is huge in dental insurance. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of why so many dental plans feel like they absolutely don't cover anything. And even though dental insurance plans may still leave you with significant bills if you have significant work, the truth of the matter is they are still helping to some extent. It's just that dentistry is expensive, and unfortunately most dental plans don't cover enough to offset those costs. If you would like to talk to us further about one of those higher limit plans, please feel free to give us a call at the number on the screen. Or of course, if you have comments or questions, reach out to us in the comments below. Also, if you've had successes with how to navigate the expensive world of dentistry, please let us know. If you've had success or horror stories, we'd like to hear from you as well so that others can learn from your experience. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date, and please click like so that we can get this information out there. As always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.